Hi, I'm Steve Cole and I'm a partner in the banking team at Blake Morgan based in the Southampton office. I've been involved with the recruitment and development of trainees at Blake Morgan for a number of years now, and recently I had the honour of taking over as overall training principal for Blake Morgan, and being a part of the team that certainly we like to think produces such a rich, varied and rewarding training package for all those trainees that train with us. Taking over as training principal in the last few months has made me reflect on the start of my journey into law, and in particular the sorts of things which I wish people had told me when I started out, and particularly in the current context in relation to how you should go about the interview process, and the certain things that you need to remember. I think the most important thing is to be yourself. If you're passionate about something, then feel free to say it during the interview. Don't just sit there and say what you think we want to hear. You might be wrong. Far better just to be yourself and show your own passions and commitments. And tied into that is being honest. You can't realistically be all things to all people. So if you're not good at something, feel free to say it. Similarly, feel free to say about your strengths, because I'm sure they significantly outweigh any weaknesses. But just be open and be honest. Be prepared. I think that's very important too. Do look at the website, but don't just regurgitate it. I appreciate this is a problem if you're interviewing a number of law firms. There's a lot of information to absorb, but look at the website in detail and try and dig around and find the values that Blake Morgan stand for, the sorts of clients that we act for, and think about your own values and your own experiences, and think how your strengths can match ours. That's what we're really looking for in a trainee and in the lawyers and future of the firm. Be open. So share your life experiences. I always find them far more interesting than listening to someone's story about what goes on in the offices, but do make sure they relate to things which are important for a law firm. So, for example, if you're the captain of the football team, I'd be very interested to hear about that. But put it forward in the context of the leadership skills that you've developed from that position, and perhaps more importantly, the team values that you've managed to learn from that experience. And finally, be relaxed. Please try to be relaxed. I have sat through so many interviews and seen people that could have interviewed so much better if only they'd taken a breath and just relaxed. We generally think of these things as conversations rather than interviews. We do want to get to know each and every one of those people that come across the doors of Blake Morgan into the interview process. It's very important to us. We are generally quite friendly, and please don't feel too intimidated, and just relax and you will do so much better. Well, I think that's all I've got really. I wish you all the best for your applications. I am very excited that you've decided to try and progress things with Blake Morgan. And I sincerely hope that I'll be chatting to some of you again soon.